Hey everybody, I'm Colm,
And I'm Jeff.
and welcome to Dead Rising Central. And our first video right here, we're going to show you how to get 2 achievements in the new DLC, Dead Rising 2 Case Zero. We're going to show you how to get 2 achievements, which are a total of 30 points. We're going to show you firstly how to get a taste of things to come, and also we're going to show you a bigger taste of things to come. Right, Jeff?
That's right, 30 gamer score for making a bunch of combo weapons. I think I like it.
Exactly. So without further ado, let's get straight into this bad boy.
So this first weapon we got going on is the spiked bat. Now it's a simple little weapon you got. I mean, as soon as you spawn in the safe room, it's right there, only a few feet away from that maintenance table.
Exactly. All you need is a baseball bat and a box of nails, and you can make it. And right off this point here, you're getting your first achievement, which is 10 points. So it's a pretty easy achievement.
Very easy indeed. And then you get a little cutscene. I do like this animation that you put in, by the way. It's kind of clever.
I just wish they put in a bit more, besides the duct tape one all the time,
That's true.
And here's the kind of devastation that's kind of backing it with it. It's nasty.
And most of the combo weapons have their special abilities, like for more PP when you use them.
Exactly. This one right now we're showing you is the IED. I think you use this by making, or sorry, I think you can make this by combining a propane with a nails, I believe. And you can find propane tanks pretty much all over the map. But if you're feeling lazy, you can go into the maintenance room and pick up a propane tank. And if you look to the left right here, there's nails right on the table. So if you're feeling lazy, you can make that weapon right there and then.
Which is good stuff. I think this one's actually right by Uncle Bill's actually. Uncle Bill's General Store.
That is correct. It is, if you're looking at it, it's just to the left of Uncle Bill's, I think. I mean, look at this weapon drawing. It's like a wrecking ball. It's just clearing zombies left, right, and center. And this is probably my favorite part of the IED, when you stick it in someone's back, just like that.
Yeah, and it's great. If you're a few feet away, you have a gun, you shoot that thing, zombies just explode all over the place.
Yeah, I didn't shoot it because I'm a dumbass. The next one we're making is the air horn. Again, we were rattling our brains about how you're going to combine a pylon with what can you combine a pylon with to make a weapon. But Jeff found out that you combine the pylon with the spray tin, and you can find the pylons pretty much all over the map. But where can you find the pylons, Jeff? Or sorry,
The
the
pylons,
spray the spray things. I mean, sorry, where can you find the
the
spray?
spray, yeah, that's alright. The spray cans you can find in 2 places. The one place is right here where you are, behind the sheriff's department. It's right in that alley in the first way to get there, through the entrance. And the other one I believe is on top of the safe room where the 50 caliber sniper is.
Correct. Yeah. I actually think the one behind the sheriff's station is green, and the one on top of the roof is purple, I think.
That's correct.
So if you look at the map right there, well, you looked at the map right there, you could see that we were behind the sheriff's office, which you can only get to by jumping the wall. So we're going to combine these 2 weapons, and this weapon was kind of a sleeper because when we first combined it, we said, this sucks, but then we both kind of discovered at the same time what it does, and we were pretty amazed. I mean, you're going to see right here what it actually does. I mean, look at that.
I had a lot of fun with this.
It just pops their heads off. It's awesome.
It's great fun.
This next one we're making is the paddle saw. People have a lot of problems with this one, but it's pretty easy to make. Straight away when you come out of a safe zone, you want to run straight. As you can see, Chuck is right now, and you find a paddle just on this little ledge right here. And there's only one paddle in the whole, as far as I know, the whole map. So that's probably why people are having trouble with it. But we're going to go into Big Box Hardware, and we're going to pick up a chainsaw. Now, you use 2, but you only need 1 to make the weapon. So we're going to combine these 2 pieces of kit, which is going to give us one monstrosity of a weapon. It's pretty grueling, and it just just goes to show what kind of sick mind Capcom have to come up with these kind of weapons.
I love the pedal saw. Unfortunately, it got me kicked out of a haunted house back when I was younger.
Yeah, you see, you don't want to use the paddle saw in real life, kids. Just stick to the games. The next one we're making is the drill bucket. Jeff, you want to talk about this one?
The drill bucket is one of my favorite, personally. It's one of the most gory ones. You need a power drill in the bucket. The buckets are found pretty much everywhere. You go to Uncle Bill's, Big Box Hardware, and sometimes in the safe room even. And the power drills are the same thing, pretty much. Now, the power drill is basically you put the power drills into the bucket and you put it on top of a zombie's head. Right here, you're seeing us in Uncle Bill's, and then Big Box Hardware going to get a bucket. It's one of my favorite, just because you put it on a zombie once. It's more slow because it kills 1 at a time, but it's definitely the most gruesome and definitely one of the most fun.
And not to mention, every time you use it, you have to pick it back up. So just make sure if you're using it to pick it back up. But it is a pretty gory weapon, and it's definitely one of the most imaginative weapons we've seen so far in Case Zero. So as you can see right now, right on top of the dude's head, and look at that, the blood just spewing and his head pops right off, and you get 500 PP for that bad boy. Nasty. So next one,
Fun.
yeah, exactly, fun. This next one we're making is the electric rake. Again, not one of my favorite weapons because it's just the hassle it takes to make it. I'd rather just, I think it costs 5,000 in the pawn shop if I'm not mistaken.
It's something
5,000?
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, 5,000. But just to make, I mean, if you got the time, you go to the back of the cinema or the theater, as you can see on the map is about to come up right there. That's where the battery is, and as far as I know, there's only one battery in the whole level. So,
Yeah, that's correct. And obviously the rake you can find in the hardware stores like usual Uncle Buck or Uncle Bill and Big Bucks mostly have them.
right. And yeah, so as you can see, we're going into Uncle Bill's right now, and I kind of get lost. I didn't know where the rakes are, and I finally find them. So we're going to get a leaf rake, and we're going to combine these two bad boys. And me being an idiot, I dropped my rake outside because I thought I couldn't hide it.
You know, there's one thing I've noticed about Dead Rising Case Zero. The clothes he's wearing, they say Igiek. When I noticed this, it's the director's Keiji Inafune's his first name backwards. I thought that was kind of cool.
That's nice. That's a pretty cool Easter egg. I mean, I'm sure not a lot of people would know that. It's just Jeff has a pretty keen eye for spotting that kind of thing. But what you're seeing right now is the electric ray in action. It's a pretty good way to clear a lot of zombies out of the way. This next one we're making is the Molotov. Jeff, what do you think about the Molotov?
Molotov, I mean, it's a good weapon. I mean, you can find the instruments to build it pretty much anywhere. The whiskey's lying all over the place, same with the newspapers. So it's not bad.
Yeah, you can find whiskey pretty much everywhere in newspapers or all over the streets and on the roofs. So you just combine the whiskey and the newspaper, and you got yourself a little Molotov to throw some zombies and set them bad boys on fire. As we're about to see right now. Again, not one of my favorite weapons because it's not really imaginative. We've seen this in a ton of games before, so probably not
I
one of
mean,
my favorites.
even in Dead Rising 1 they had them. No, here's a good one. The boomstick. One of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
You want to tell them about it?
Sure. Okay, as far as I know, there are 3 shotguns in the level, I think. One of them is the police station, which is where we're going right now. So I'm showing you how to get into the police station because the front door is locked. And stay tuned for future videos where we show you how to unlock that door and also get the locksmith achievement. But we're going to jump the wall. And as you can see, this is the same area as we picked up the spray, the aerosol can. We're going to go through the back of the sheriff station and try and get that dude out of her face right there, which looks a lot like Jack Nicholson. Run up the steps, go up to the top floor, make sure you just kick Chuck Norris right there. Run over, and there should be a shotgun on the desk. Pick up the shotgun. So now you have your shotgun. However, you can also go into, what's the name of the shop again? I keep forgetting the name of the store.
I think it's Bob's Hunting Store, but yeah, Bob's Fish and Hunt Store. So there you go.
Right, but the thing is that the front door is locked, so you have to come down from the top of the roof. Again, we'll be showing you that later on in later videos. And of course, the pitchfork can be pretty much got from, can it be got from both department stores or just Bucks?
I think it might just be in Bucks. I haven't seen it in Bills.
Yeah.
But it might be.
Yeah, well, it's in Bucks anyway if you need to get it. So he's putting his contraption together. Definitely, this is probably one of my top 3 favorite customizable weapons. I mean, look at this. He picks him up,
Yeah.
blows his arms off, blows his legs off, and blows his torso off. That is awesome. And look at this. Watch what happens when I pick him up. Watch how much PP I get. It's like 2,500 PP. I went from level 4 to level 5 in I think under a minute thanks to this weapon, which is pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, and the best part is you can just make it over and over again.
Now this next one we're going to do is the beer hat. Definitely, it's not a weapon obviously, but it's definitely one of the most imaginative, I suppose, items in the game. It's just funny and it's a nice little trick you can do. And 'cause as far as I know, there's only one construction hat in the whole level, I think.
Yeah, that's right. There's only one construction hat in all of Case Zero, and it's on the roofs. As you can see what we're doing here. We're jumping from the vent to the other vent, and we're going to just jump up there, grab the construction hat, which is the only one, and then the other thing you're going to need is the beer. Beer, like the whiskey and newspaper, located all over the place. The beer is mostly found in the bowling alley, the Grumpy Dog bowling alley. So
Yeah, I
not
mean,
really
like,
hard to find
there,
at all.
there's like a whole table full of beer, as you can see right there. So a lot of alcoholics play beer, obviously. But don't forget about the. I think this place is called the Dirty Drink. I think. The Dirty Drink.
Yeah, and
Yeah, the Dirty
this
Drink.
is also where you can find a pitchfork. There's one pitchfork laying in here for the boomstick if you'd like.
Oh, really? I never knew that. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're just going to combine these two right now. I remember we were rattling our brains thinking, what the hell does a construction hat go to? But Jeff finally figured it out.
That took quite a while.
Oh yeah, a lot of trial and error. But this is why we like this hat so much. I mean, look at that. That is awesome. He looks like a hick about to see his son's little league baseball team. but you don't want to drink too much, or something like that happens, and a zombie pretty much eats your face off.
That's how I spent my last birthday.
Exactly, and it was fun. He pinned the tail on his mom instead of the donkey. It was fun.
Sorry.
So that's pretty much how to get the 2 achievements. A taste of, as I think it's a taste of things to come, and a bigger taste, which is create 1 custom weapon, which you can do again right from the start with the spike bat, and then you create all the weapons. I think there's 7 in total, right? Is it 7 or 8?
9, actually.
9. Okay, I was wrong on both accounts. 9 custom weapons, and we just showed you how to make all 9 of them. So now you guys have no excuses. So that's 30 gamer score points, and please stay tuned for future videos. We're going to show you how to get pretty much all the achievements in Case Zero, and we're gonna lead you guys up to Dead Rising 2. So for Dead Rising Central, I'm Colin,
And I'm Jeff.
and thanks for watching.
Bye.